Hello all. So in this video we will be going through a case study prompt which is on policy formulation. So this is conducted by the Commerce Society of Sri Ram College of Commerce, University of Delhi. Yes, this is the dream college of many of you, and work hard, enroll there, that's it. So best read Vichardhara, a policy formulation competition. So these are their investors and their motto, where ideas converge, policies emerge. So the first round was a quiz competition, and the shortlisted participants were let in the second round, where the case prompt was introduced. From discourse to action, building bridges for policy innovation. The instructions. The document consists of a case study followed by problem statement. Teams can use real-world data to back up their analysis, provided that such data is sourced. Kindly mention and explain assumptions wherever required. Teams will be judged on the basis of feasibility, comprehensiveness, and innovation. The teams have to present the solution in a 3-slide PPT, excluding the introductory and reference slides. Plagiarism of any sort would lead to direct disqualification. And yeah, so this had to be submitted in non-stop, and this is so. Coming to the case prompt, unraveling India's persistent gender workforce gap. India's steady progress in women's education and health indicators are over the last 7 decades has somehow not translated into economic empowerment as well. Only a fourth of Indian women participate in the labor force, a rate that stands at its lowest since independence. Since 2020, this trend has only been exacerbated by the effects of a lockdown which forced women out of their jobs more immediately and permanently than it did for men. The disproportionate participation of women in Indian jobs is explained by several intersecting and compounding reasons, all threaded by the common roots of chronic bias against women. Occupational segregation confines them to low growth, low income sectors, diminishing their economic contribution compared to men. Despite India's expanding service and industrial economy, women persistently find themselves in agricultural labor or feminized service sector roles like teaching, nursing, hospitality, and beauty. This structural employment pattern hinders their ability to reskill and transition to faster growing sectors. Social norms and domestic responsibilities hinder women's independence and work choices. Those with partners in regular employment or higher education are less likely to work due to household income safety nets. Factors like family support, marital status, child care, mobility restrictions, and job nature significantly influence a woman's decision to work. On average, women spend 5 hours daily on domestic work, contrasting with merely 30 minutes for men. Despite progress in gender parity in primary and secondary education, tertiary level female gross enrollment ratios only increased from 2% in 1971 to 30% in 2019. There is room to potentially boost India's GDP by $700 billion by improving gender parity in the workforce. So, the deliverable in this case prompt is to identify the key stakeholders and possible policy solutions that can help bridge the gap in female labor force participation in India. Okay, what all we need here? Stakeholders, policy solutions, That's it. So thank you. Practice these questions. Happy learning.